Hey guys, J-Man here. Okay, weekly X-Men talk. I went to the comic book store today. Okay, we're not going to go through all this. It's not happening. This represents me going full on. I made a video a while back talking about comic book shops and trying to support them. So I thought it's time to break the cash out, support Gotham Central Comics, which is my comic shop. It's awesome. Been going there for a long time. Finally got a pull list together maybe a couple of weeks ago. And I was like, just put every X-Men thing there is on there. So I've got all the X-Men stuff coming, and that reminds me I got to put X of Swords on there as well. Shoot, got to remember to do that. Okay, so I was collecting a lot of the X-Men stuff physically anyways, so that's going to be the only thing I'm collecting physical comics except for Captain Marvel, Fantastic Four, and Daredevil. Yeah, everything else will be X-Men related only. So this represents, I did get this cover I already had in New Mutants #1, but this represents like what I was missing. So Fallen Angels, that's the complete thing. Marauders, I was missing some of the Marauders issues. X-Force, I was missing some of the X-Force issues. What else? New Mutants, I was missing some New Mutants issues. Yeah. For the other titles like Cable and Wolverine and all that, I already had all of those anyways, X-Men and everything like that. I am still missing a giant size X-Men Nightcrawler, and I'm missing X-Force #3 and New Mutants #3. But I'll be able to get those. All right. So we're not going to go through all that. This is what came out this week. I'm going to go back to the Gotham Central Comics because I don't like this cover. I want the normal cover. They usually give me the regular cover. I don't know what happened. But if I can't get the regular cover, then I'll stick with this. But I usually don't like variants. I don't like Marvel Zombies at all. If this was like, I've got a few variants in that pile there. I don't mind variants really, but I don't like Marvel Zombies. I know it's a thing. I just can't get into it. It just seems so whatever to me. I don't know. Okay, anyway, so there's Wolverine #3. This will be reviewed in my Wolverine video. Wolverine gets a separate review, not part of this. Daredevil #21. I don't do Daredevil reviews because I'm not caught up on Daredevil. I'm still... Geez, I haven't even started this series. I haven't even read the mini-series that was before this, which was The Man Without Fear. So I haven't even read that. So I'm back on that series. I love Daredevil. I have a Daredevil shelf right over there with lots of cool Daredevil stuff. What we are going to talk about today is, boom, these guys right here. Fantastic Four X-Men, or X-Men plus Fantastic Four #4, The Conclusion, and Hellions #2. Let's go with Fantastic Four. X-Men Fantastic Four. Okay, whoa, awesome series. Love it. I love this entire thing. I was just dying over it from before. Still dying over it now. There's like Doombot Sentinel thingies attacking the X-Men. Like, this is awesome. This is awesome. So Dr. Doom wants to unlock Franklin's full power. Franklin's been depowered. He wants to bring his powers back up to full. Side note, he's obviously up to some weird shit because it's Dr. Doom. When's the last time you could ever trust Dr. Doom? Spoilers are in effect for all my videos all the time. It's a comic. The X-Men all die. I spoiled it. Okay. So yeah, this is really good. Again, you had the family stuff. Just like the X-Men versus Avengers, this sort of became... like that became them versus Phoenix Force. This became X-Men and Fantastic Four against Dr. Doom. Jeez, I cannot speak today. Okay, so of course they team up, they fight Doom. That's kind of it. You know, Doom's up to no good. You're not really sure exactly what he was up to. He was just stealing some of his power. But something that Dr. Doom said in this was so good. He basically said, man's next step of evolution is not becoming a mutant, it's becoming smarter. And he's like, nature gave us mutants so that the humans could become smarter and more powerful in it to be able to defeat them. So cool. What an awesome idea. That's such an awesome spin. Because they kept saying, oh, mutants are the next stage of evolution. And Dr. Doom's like, no way. So smart. What a great idea. And then here's the big kicker at the end here. Professor X comes in. I'm going to show you this one. He comes in to talk to Reed. So Reed developed this X gene kind of device or whatever. And Professor X and Magneto are like, well, this could like stop the X gene from forming or whatever. Basically, it's a weapon against mutants. So they destroy it and they make him forget how to put it back together. And it was freaky because, you know, Professor X, I don't know, he was just it just seemed very scary. He was just like very bad. And I mean, I know it's really interesting the way they've set this up where you don't know whose side you're on. I'm kind of an X-Men guy, but I'm starting to really love the Fantastic Four. And I always like Thing. And just from going back and reading the Kirby stuff with Stan, I've really, really gotten a fond affection for Fantastic Four. I even added some Fantastic Four stuff on a shelf here. So, and Reed Richards has always been someone who's been a really cool character. Well, all four of them have been, really. And yeah, it was just very scary to see Professor X do that. And he said, I can make you forget that I even did it, but I'm not going to do that. Awesome stuff. Okay, so that was that one. I'm going to bag this sucker. And then let's get on to Hellions number 2. Now, Hellions number 1 was okay. I think I remember liking it. But Madeline Pryor showed up. And you're like, Madeline Pryor was going to show up in the next one. So I was like, oh, man. So here you go. Here's the card for Hellions. This was wicked. I want to just start right off the bat. I don't really know all these characters. Havoc is one of my favorites. I do have Havoc figures. I have a lot of Havoc figures. I don't think he's anywhere up here. But they show up. The spoilers are in effect. They show up. There's the team. All right. They show up to collect some mutants, which are dangerous mutants. You're like, okay. Now, I don't know these guys. I think this guy's name is Empath. Let me know who these guys are in Hellions. Yeah, Empath and Grey Crow. So Empath is like messing with them, and he makes this this little robot character. It's called the Nanny. I've never seen this before either. Again, I haven't read every X-Men thing there is. So the Nanny starts being all weird with Grey Crow. And Empath's like, oh, I was just messing with you, because I guess he was messing with her mind or whatever. And check this out. Boom. He just blew him away right there. I'm like, whoa, that's awesome. He's like, screw you, buddy. Boom. He's like, I warned you. Don't bullshit with me. That's awesome. That really woke this issue up. It was like, yeah, it was pretty good. They're there and they're just kind of doing their thing. And then bang, you're like, holy shit. So I thought that was awesome. Oh man, when you come over here, now I'm going to show you this page. It's like the Marauders. It's like, check them out. It's like, these are the zombie. And Madeline is the leader. What a wicked, yeah, look at this. Look how cool she is. I'm thinking I might get a statue of this. I've seen one on Amazon for a reasonable price. So Havoc and Psylocke are fighting. It's just like a fight from here on in. The art's really good. I like the way, I like the colors and the pencils and all that's really nicely done. And it basically ends there, so it's going to be to be continued next issue. But yeah, this was pretty badass. Oh yeah, and something happens with Wild Child. Wild Child kind of goes crazy at the end as well. So yeah, I really liked this one a lot. I think the first one was okay. This one picked up. So I'm really excited to see where this goes. So but yeah. So the big news is I'm going to get everything physical now. I'm going to put my money where my mouth is. I'm going to support the comic shops. Support your comic shop. If you like comics, buy from there. I still read digital comics. DC, I don't collect very many DC things, but DC doesn't give you a digital code. I actually prefer to read digital because I like to keep these nice. I bag them. I bag board them, tape them up, done, put them in the box. So I do like reading them digitally. also because I can take them on my phone or my iPad. Usually I'm reading on the go, or like on my lunch break at work, or if I'm at the escape room, which will be reopening in a week. There's a lot for me to, I'm always around. I'm not sitting down reading comics, but I want to read them on the go. So that's kind of why. But anything Marvel related that I buy, any Marvel comic, I'm pretty much just getting the physical comic because they give you a digital code anyway. So it's the best of both worlds. And if you don't want to peel the code off, then don't. Just keep the actual comic, which is great. Some free stuff came out today too, which I picked up. It's all, I don't know where it's Spider-Man something. Spider-Man, it's just too much to catch up on. Empire, I haven't read anything for Empire as well. So, but yeah, let me know your thoughts on Hellions, and now that this Fantastic Four X-Men thing is done, let me know what your thoughts were. I thought it was sick. I thought it was awesome. But that's it. Wolverine will be in a separate video probably on the weekend. Wolverine is one of the guys where I like to sit down, relax, and just read it. It's not a chore. It's not like I got to read this quickly for the review. It's Wolverine. My opinion's not going to sway anybody on Wolverine. If you're a Wolverine fan, you're buying anything with Wolverine on it. So my opinion doesn't really mean much to that. You can check it out. Probably on Sunday, I think I'll do my Wolverine. But all right, guys, thanks so much for watching. Until next time.